What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another free team of the season player squad builder. So there is currently the Serie A tournament out. I guess the League One tournament will come out when the Serie A tournament runs out because it's only there for 3 days, not the typical 7 days. And we of course are going to build a team to win the tournament. We've now, like before, I'm going to be building a full blue team, and this team is nice. And it is interesting, and it's got some very nice players. And in goal, we've got the 93 rated Gianluigi Buffon. I picked him up for 165k. By the time you're watching this video, he's probably down at like 120. I probably overpaid for quite a lot of the players. But unbelievable card stats. Great diving, handling, position, and reflexes. Kicking's good, not great. Speed is good for a goalkeeper, not great. But in general, at 6'3", can't go wrong. In at left back, we've got either Alexandro or Ansaldi, and the other one's going at right back because for some reason EA decided not to release a right back from the Cydia, even though Florenzi would have made a fantastic right back at Cydia. So we've got Alexandro there at right back. I'm going to be playing him at right back. 3-star skill moves, 90 pace, 88 defending, 84 physical. Good passing and dribbling, good shooting for a fullback as well. Could potentially make a good wing back, like a winger, sorry, like a left forward or a left wing. 3-star skill moves, high medium, looks pretty good. And then at left side, we've got Ansaldi, who are packed. 90 pace, 84 defending, 80 physical, good passing and dribbling, 4-star weak foot, and 3-star skill moves. And then in at the 2 centre-back spots, guys, we've got Miranda and Barzagli. Of course, I could have gone with Koulibaly at centre-back, but I decided to go with these two. Miranda with the 82 pace, 6'1", medium, 95 defending, 88 physical, just beast stats. And then Barzagli, 6'1", low high, which is massive for the work rates. Great pace, great defending, great physical. And if you compare the two, they're near identical. Miranda's got 1 pace point more, 2 physical stats more, and then more shooting, but that doesn't matter. But passing, dribbling, and defending, identical. Happy days. In at the 3 centre midfield spots, guys, we've got Pjanic, Marquisio, and Nainggolan. Of course, I could have gone with Pogba. I could have gone with Hamsik here, the centre mid. I actually packed him on stream as well. I'll put a video of that up on YouTube, where it might have already been up on YouTube as we talk. Pjanic looks like one of those cards, man. Like, reminds me of Team of the Season Modric. Just really, really well-rounded. Medium work rates, which is great for a midfielder. 4-star weak foot, which is fantastic. Marquisio with the 4-star. High work rates, which I think is perfect for midfielders. And an unbelievable well-rounded card. His shooting is lacking a little bit. Passing, dribbling, physical, pace, and defending, just unbelievable. And then Nainggolan, very much like Marquisio, high, 3-star, not with the 4 stars, but a much better, well-rounded card. 87 pace, 88 dribbling, 88 passing, 87 defending, 85 shooting, 90 physical, crazy. In at the right forward spot, we're going to be going with Salah. I've used his regular card, I loved it. I used his cam inform, I loved it. Hopefully his 87 team of the season is going to be just as good. For as low rated as it is, it looks phenomenal. 4-star, high medium, 95 pace, 92 dribbling, great shooting, good passing, good physical. Cannot complain. And then on the left side, I was going to go with Bonaventura, but I think you guys would probably have wanted to see Insigne a little bit more than you would have wanted to see Bonaventura. So we're going to be taking Insigne on a run. He's only 5'4", which I'm not overly keen on. I don't particularly like tiny players. But with 95 pace, 96 dribbling, and 93 passing, coupled with the 4-star skill moves and 88 shooting, you just can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And then up front, guys, 2 options here, either Higuain or Dybala. And since I packed Dybala, I'm going to play with Dybala. 93 pace, 96 dribbling, 92 shooting, 87 passing, 73 physical, 4-star skill moves, only a 2-star weak foot, which is a bit disappointing. But that, guys, is the team we're going to take into the tournament. Let's go and play the games and win that special card. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-3-4 team. It's interesting that I know, like, the team of the season's just come out, but in this tournament, the amount of times I played it, I never really see good teams. Not even blue cards, but just good teams. I rarely ever see informs. I rarely ever see the high-rated players. I always see these, like, super cheap, weird teams. And sometimes it's like, it's nice to see a team like that because it's like, hey, you know, this should be easier for me. And sometimes it's frightening to see a team like that because you're like, hey, if this guy's good at FIFA, even with this team, he's going to smash me and embarrass me. So, you know, it's a bit of a catch-22. But into game one, we end up scoring the first goal on the stroke of half-time with Salah. I don't know why I shushed him. I would have had my reasons. Maybe I was just being a dickhead. Maybe I don't have my reasons. And for those of you that are sitting there thinking, you know, Nep, you've got a crazy good team. Of course, you should win these games. I agree with you. If you want to see me win games like this without a crazy good team, go check out my second channel. Link is in the description below, where I play with my Road to Glory. And I've won so far all 3 of the untradeable players, not including Sansone. And I've done it all with just, you know, cheap teams that anyone can afford. So if you want to check that out, go check that out. Into the second half, guys, we end up scoring a couple goals late on in the 80-something and 85th minute. And this guy went all-out attack, and that kind of left a lot of gaps and made it very easy for me to counter him and score. The ball comes through to Dybala. Takes one shot, keeper saves it, takes a second shot, goes in the back of the net. And with only +2 on injury time, I was surprised when there was more time to score. We get through again. As you can see, he's just trying to foul me now, trying to slide and foul. The ball falls to Dybala again. Take a nice finesse shot, which he kind of hits driven, even though it was a finesse shot. And we end up winning the game 5-0. So game number 1, a nice big 5-0. Goals from all of my attackers, assists from all of my attackers, and also one from the right back, Alexandro. After the first game, I didn't really notice anything different with Alexandro at right back on 7 chem. You know, I played players off chem so many times, and for me, it's a non-issue anymore. Like, playing a player on 7 chem is alright, as long as like the overall team chemistry is kind of around or above 70. I don't typically find much difference with the players or anything like that. So very happy indeed. Into the second game we go. Another quite weak team with some quite weak players. We get the ball here with Salah into Dybala. He beats the defender. He finesses it around the keeper, and boom, 1-0. And what a goal from Dybala! And after he scored that, I was sold on him. I was like, yo, that finesse shot, that's like, you know, the finesse shot like Ronaldo would score, like Messi would score, like Bale would score, like, you know, that puts him up there with all the other really good players that I've ever played with, and kind of opens my interest a little bit more to Cydia players. For some reason this year, I just don't like Cydia. I don't go near it, I don't touch the players. Like, I've played with a few of the players here or there in drafts where need be, but I don't really build Cydia teams, whereas last year, I had one of the Cydia teams that I had was one of my favourite teams. So I don't know, it's really weird why I do what I do. But we go 3-0 up, guys, with a very nice goal from Pjanic from the corner. On the stroke of half time, we get in with Salah. I don't know how I managed to keep hold of this ball here. Just utter strength from Salah. Plays it into Marquisio. Marquisio shoots and scores. We go 4-0 to the good on the stroke of half time. And my opponent decided at half time that he didn't want to come out for the second half. So we get ourselves a nice big 4-0 win after a 5-0 win. Very easy run into the semi-final. And into the semi-final, we come up against another really weak team. 82 rated Lichtsteiner, 81 Morata, and 81 Menez are just the highest rated players. Oh, sorry, 83 Bonucci in there as well. He's got 4 non-rares. He's got low rated players. And the fact that he's used this team and has got to the semi-final was worrying for me. This is where I'm sitting like, yo, I want to see people with blue cards at this stage, because it will just make it easier for me to win. But after what was quite a difficult first half, we got into the box of my opponent here with Hamsic, who I brought on as a sub. Lovely little drag back past the defender after being tackled initially. Get in for the shot off the post. Lovely stuff. Around 65 minutes, Salah plays it into Pjanic. Pjanic plays it into Insigne. Insigne doesn't really have many options here. My opponent may be on defensive or maybe just balanced with a defense, you know, playing kind of a slow mentality. The ball falls out to Salah. I tried the old bicycle kick. He didn't bike it. Instead, he hit a swing volley. And what a goal that was. It flew into the top right-hand corner. Absolutely perfect accuracy. And I'm telling you, those flick-up volleys, they just seem broken. They're far too accurate. The goalkeepers don't save them. I don't know what the problem is, but it's really, really effective. However, my opponent gets in straight after I scored the second goal with Morata, pulls it back to 2-1, and the last sort of 20 minutes was a bit touch and go on the edge of my seat, and we had to get the third goal to really put this guy to bed, and we got that third goal with Insigne in the 89th minute, which sent us through to the final, which obviously makes me very happy. You know, getting through to the final on your first attempt is obviously nice. Winning it on your first attempt is obviously better. And you know, this tournament's only out for 3 days this time, so I've got to do it on this account, and I've got to do it 2 times on my Road to Glory account because I want to get that 25k pack as well. And we go into the next game. We come up against Madinho FC. He's got 5 at the back. He's got stat cards on his attack, and he's actually got a nice team here. You know, Pogba, Chiellini. He's got some high-rated players. And this game was a really frustrating one. He paused it straight at kickoff, and I don't know what he did, but he changed something. I didn't look at like the screen, but you know when you can look at the screen, people like change their players customization wise. I think he pulled his 2 centre midfielders even deeper. So he's basically playing 7 defenders and 3 attackers with no midfield. It was really, really hard to deal with. Although we did end up getting the first goal just after half time. And then in the 90th minute, he gets through here, Candreva. Great ball into Cuadrado, lovely finish past the keeper, and he scores in the 90th minute, and then he runs to the camera, which is a very frustrating celebration to deal with, and we go into extra time. And into extra time, I pull the ball here with Dybala into Insigne, lays it off first time to Nainggolan, who sets himself, shoots and scores, and I give this guy a good old shush and run to the camera myself. And with 10 minutes to go, I thought, yep, this is going to be it. Easy game, easy life. But just like in a regulation time where he scored in the 90th minute, he now goes and scores in the 120th minute. He gets a good opportunity there with Dybala, and Buffon saved it. And after Buffon saved that, I saw his keeper in the box. I thought, yes, if I get this, just punt it down the field, it'll go in. I'll either win 3-1 or it'll be full time. But no, he gets the ball with Barzagli, picks it up with Chiellini, passes it through to Candreva, who rockets it home, and it goes into the back of the net, and 2-2 is the full-time score. And of course he shushes me because I shushed him, and that takes us through to penalties. So penalties are up, and I'm always quite confident in penalty shootouts because, like, it's amazing how many bad penalty takers there are. This guy, however, was not one of them. He put good power on his penalties and good, good accuracy, and it's rare to come up against someone who doesn't just put a little bit of power and go either side of the goalkeeper, because that's what most people do. And I urge you guys, if you're that kind of guy, just learn penalties. It's so important for you to learn penalties. Anyway, what a penalty that was for that guy as well. Anyway, after 2 penalties each, we are 2-2. I step up with Icardi, who I brought on as a sub. I hit the left-hand side of the net there, and it goes in the back of the net. He comes up with Salah. I think on one of the penalties, I dived the right way, and my keeper didn't save it. And right there, I dived through the middle, and Buffon didn't save it. So 3-3 after 3 penalties. I step up with Dybala, try and go down the middle, and he stands down the middle. So I'm 3-3 now with a penalty down. He steps up with his Dybala to take his penalty, and I ended up diving the right way, and Buffon made the save. So 3-3 after 4 penalties each. I step up now with Insigne, hit the right-hand side. He dived the right way. I can't believe, I actually got, like, I was like, fuck, like when I took the penalty, because I thought he saved it, and he didn't save it. It was crazy. He ends up taking an incredible penalty with Candreva there to make it 4-4. I step up with Claudio Marchisio, hit that right-hand side inside netting to make it 5-4. He steps up with Paul Pogba, and you're about to see another just phenomenal penalty. It's just crazy good. I dive the right way again, but it's just too accurate and too powerful, and it goes into the back of the net. And then Golan, for me, steps up, hits that top bin like it's absolutely nothing. And then the defining penalty was Alexandro. He steps up, put good power on it. I dive with Buffon. He gets a big arm out, saves it. I did end up shushing him here and run into the camera again. I don't think he sees this. I think this is just me being able to celebrate, and he's already clicking through and, you know, getting out of the menus. But that is it, guys. We won the player. Let's take a look at the match stats. The team stats, not the match stats. So guys, there we have it. We end up winning the special item on penalties. A very difficult final. My opponent was very strong. 5 at the back, attribute cards up front, but obviously I had a blue team, and he was just a very good player. It was a very tough game. I managed to edge ahead twice. He scored to equalise in the 90th minute with the last kick of the game, and in the 120th minute with the last kick of the game. And we even went 1 goal behind in penalties and managed to come back strong and win. So 2-2, as you can see, in the final. We won the player. I mean, the match stats relatively even. He had a lot of long shots. I had a lot of long shots, to be fair, as well. It was just one of those games, man. It was a tough game. I had to fight hard to win, and I was very happy to do so. Let us go and see the prize that we get. I understand he only has 3-star skill moves. Boom, there we go. And he does only have 3-star, 5'8". Good pace and dribbling, nice shooting, okay passing. Not a bad player. Not a bad player. Not a great player, but for you know, for a free player, pretty damn good stuff. Of course, guys, I went 4 games in a row with 4 wins. I'll show you the stats of the squad. We did end up making a few substitutions in there as well. We bought on Marek Hamsik, or Hemsik, as I'm supposed to call him, 2 times. He scored 1 goal. We bought on Pogba, I think 1 time. We bought in Enquiries 1 time. He didn't do anything. Buffon did nothing in his 4 games. Alexandro got 1 assist in his 4 games. Barzagli did nothing but get 2 yellow cards. Miranda there, 4 games, nothing done. And Saudi, nothing done. Pjanic got 4 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. A very good player. Marquisio exactly the same, 4, 1 and 2. And Nainggolan, 4, 1 and 0. So I guess Nainggolan, I don't know. I didn't really like him in that right mid spot. He's a little bit too short. I probably would prefer to go to that. Although that's only 1 inch higher. And that's also only 1 inch higher again. But I'd probably change it to that. Insigne had a very, very good time. I was worried about his kind of physicality, thinking he might be too weak. But obviously 4 games, 2 goals and 4 assists, which is amazing. And Mo Salah, 4 games, 2 goals and 3 assists, which is very, very good. And then the star man of the team was Dybala, 4 games, 6 goals, 1 assist, and just an absolute beast in front of goal. Scored some amazing goals. Was a lot of fun to play with. And I would highly recommend if you can ever get your hands on him. This is going to be the end of the video though, guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.